Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the VivKB podcast, once again produced by Thorpe Films. Thank you, Thorpe.
No worries, buddy.
And my God, what a guest we have today. I cannot believe with her crazy schedule, she has found time for us and we are so grateful. It is two-time Bikini Olympia Champion, Miss Angelica Teixeira.
Hello.
Hi,
everyone.
Thank you. You've had a very crazy weekend. Where are we right now?
Australia. We are in Melbourne. We just finished the Arnold Sports Festival in Australia. It was amazing, right? Such a good energy from the fans and super tired, but I gotta send this message to, like everybody here in Australia. So I made you, make it work.
We are so lucky to have this because it really has been a crazy schedule, and the fact that you have found time, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So let's get straight into it, Angelica. So where did you grow up?
I grew up in Brazil.
Okay. What was that like?
It was like a great childhood, and with my family, my mom, my daddy, two sisters. I had like a super happy life, like we say, like the perfect family.
That's beautiful.
And like in school, I went to school. I was always good in school. And
you were a good girl in school?
Yeah, I was a good girl.
Did you play any sports when you were younger?
I was always bad in sports. Like every sport I tried was like, it's not for me. But I did dancing for 8 years, so I love dancing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so how long? 8 years. How old were you when you did that?
I started 10 years old to 18.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
and then I started lifting weights, I stopped.
Right. So, okay, let's talk about that. So when did you start lifting weights? Was that at 18?
When I was 15, I started going to the gym. But in Brazil, they don't let you do like lift weights, go to the weight room. Like just when you 18, they let you go, lift weights like the machines. So when I was 15, I started doing the group class.
Right.
And I always looking the lifting room and like, oh, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I'm coming. So when I turned 18, I started training. I started lifting weights, and I never stopped ever since.
So when did you decide that you wanted to compete?
I was already living in US, and I went to school, to college in Brazil for physical education to become a personal trainer, because in Brazil you got to go to college to be a personal trainer.
Oh, right.
So I went to college, 4 years college to become a trainer. So that's what I was doing in Brazil. Then I moved to US.
What was the decision to move to the US?
My husband, he was transferred, like his job, his company, transferred him to live there, like for work. And then I came to get, I had to go for love,
Right. Well, that's beautiful. I mean, you can see the love that you have for your husband. You've got nothing but amazing support, and he supports you, right?
He does, yes.
So let's talk about competing for the first time. So the story you told me, you weren't originally a bikini competitor.
Yeah, I started as figure. I did my first show, I played 16, and when I my first competition, I didn't understand a lot about the divisions, and my coach just said, oh, you figure. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever you say. I mean, I don't know anything about the sport. When I got there to compete, I looked at girls, and I looked at the bikini girls, I'm like, oh, I'm competing against those girls, and my coach like, oh no, you're competing against those girls. I'm like, oh, I'm like, how come? They're like, what? I'm like, they have so much more muscle than me. So I played 16, and I was like, wow, I don't know if this is for me, but I kept going. And then my second show, I placed 5th. My third show, I placed 3rd. And my 4th show, I discovered bikini. And then I crossed over. I did both. I did figure and bikini, and I placed 2nd on both.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, now I gotta choose. But once I found out about bikini, that I can have my personality on stage, the posing, and be more, more sassy, I was like, forget it. So I just fell in love with bikini. And
it sort of worked out, right?
Yes.
It sort of worked out.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Well, let's talk about turning pro. How many shows did it take for you to turn pro?
Oh, it took me 20 shows.
20 shows?
20, because I live in US, but not being an American citizen, just have a green card. So I could never do the nationals in US. So to become a pro, I had to keep competing and win overalls, and prove them that I was really serious about it, that I deserved my pro card, and just showed them that I wasn't going to give up. Like, please give me my pro card. And I tried to apply for my country, for Brazil, to give me my pro card, but they denied, because back then was different. Was the IFBB Amateur was still together with the IFBB Pro League. And they used to make very hard for the Brazilians to get the pro card.
Really?
But now with the split, like now we have the FBB in Brazil, the NPC worldwide, so now it's much easier.
That's great.
So yeah, but President Emmanuel in US, he recognized my hard work and he gave me my pro card. And even though I'm still not American citizen, I'm about to get my citizenship just in a month. I can apply. But even though I'm not American citizen yet, I represent USA, like at the Olympia, at the Arnold. So all my titles always representing USA, because President Emmanuel was the one that recognized my hard work.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, thinking about that, 20 shows before you turn pro. I mean, there's not many people that would, willingly take 20 shows and then not give up.
That's the thing. You cannot give up. If you really love something, you gotta go for it. I tell the girls all the time, so I feel this, like some competitors, they give up so easy. They do 1, 2, 3, and they're like, oh, I don't know if it's for me because I didn't do well. But it takes time, bodybuilding is a process. So it takes time. You gotta be patient. You gotta be you gotta just keep going. I know you're gonna have setbacks. You're gonna have bumps on the road, but the thing is, never give up if you really love it. Right.
Were you ever at a point where you thought that this wasn't for you?
Yeah. No, not that it wasn't for me, because I always knew, that this is what I love. This was what I was meant to be. But because it was so hard for me, the process was different. At one point, after I tried everything and Brazil denied my pro card, I was like, you know what? I don't know if it's supposed to be. I know I can be very good doing this, but if they say no and if they, deny my pro card, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna move on. After I tried everything, after doing 20 shows, winning 6 overalls, winning 10 first place, I was like, you know what? I have tried everything. If they say no, move on. But then I got my pro card and I'm like, okay, so here we go.
And I mean, let's talk about what you've done with your pro card now. 2-time Miss Olympia champion.
Yes.
So what is the record? For people that don't know, the record is how many Olympias? It's 3, correct?
3, yes.
3.
Yeah, we have Ashley Katwatzer. She got 3 wins, and now I have 2. I'm going for the 3rd this year.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, my goal is to have 4. So
make history.
Yeah, make history. Yeah.
And is this what it's more so about now? Because you've won everything that you can possibly win in this industry.
Yes.
Is it now about leaving a legacy and wanting to make history?
Yeah, my goal is to leave a legacy, because I want to keep representing bodybuilding. I want to keep being the woman's face of bodybuilding, because I feel that there's not many women representing the sport right now. And I really want to have more women there, for the sport, seminars. So I think if I make my name very strong, even though if I stop competing, can still be representing the sport, still be representing the FBB Pro League, the NPC, everywhere I go, seminars, expos. So my plan is not to get those 4 titles and then oh, okay, I'm the best and that's it. Let's do other thing with my life. I want to keep working for the sport.
Absolutely.
So that's I want to leave a legacy for the other girls coming to look at me and do oh my God, she's great. I can be great too. So I can get there, I can be a face of bodybuilding, like Jay Cutler, like Flex Louis, Ronnie Coleman. Why not having a girl, a bikini girl was a face of the sport?
100%. And you know what? You can see that at these trade shows. Like you said, we just finished here at the Arnold Sports Festival here in Australia. And you can see how many people lined up to see you and the time of day that you give them. it shows that you're not here for a short time. You're here to commit to this.
Yes, yes. I mean, when I meet like other girls that come to me like, oh, you inspire me, it fuels me. You know, that's why I love going to expos and, you know, getting all this love and this energy, because it reminds me why you do what you do. That's why, you know, to get that love, to get that, to hug those girls and hear like, hey, you have inspired me to be better. So there's nothing better than this.
Because I mean, you probably see it a lot that these girls will come up to you and you look at the wallpaper of their phone and it's you.
Oh yeah.
So that's their motivation every day, is to be like someone like you.
Every day, yeah. So when I see that, I'm like, wow, you know. So job well done, because my job, my goal is to inspire. You know, I want them to look at me like, I want to be like this. I want to be great too. I can do this, you know, if I don't give up. So.
Well, let's quickly wrap up with that, because again, we haven't got much time and we're so grateful for every second you have given us. What would be something you'd say to the girls out there that one day wish to aspire to be Miss Bikini Olympia? What's the advice you'd give them?
So it's like the same message. Believe in you, believe in yourself. And if you really love it, you got to keep going, because it wasn't easy for me. You know, like I came from Brazil, I got here, I got in US, I moved to US without speaking any English. I had to learn like from the zero. When I first got there, I had to do other kind of jobs, work as a beggar in a supermarket because I didn't speak the language. So I start like from the bottom, like.
As Drake said, right?
Yeah, like nothing, you know. And I believed in myself. I had a vision, and I was like, I'm gonna get there. And I know it's gonna be hard, super hard, but I'm gonna get there. So if you really want something, you know, being Miss Olympia or any goal that you have in life, don't give up. Nothing's easy in life. Nothing worth having, right? It comes easy. So you gotta put on some work, and some people are gonna come and say, oh, it's not for you, why are you doing this? I heard this, you know, so many times. Why are you doing this? Just spending money. You just, you know, like, you look so skinny. You know, like, you hear all kind of things, but you gotta look at them and like, okay, I know what I'm doing. You know, in my mind I was like, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm gonna get somewhere doing this. So I just believed in myself, and I believed in my dream. And I didn't stop till I get there. So my message is, don't stop, don't give up, keep going, and you're gonna get there. If you really love it, you're gonna get there.
Absolutely. You know, you fight for your dreams, then your dreams will fight for you.
Yes.
Angelica, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. It was amazing.
Thanks again, guys, and thank you, Thorpe Films, for your amazing work.
Yeah.